Hi there, welcome back, welcome to Ultimate Life TV, I'm John. Today we're going to look at something fun with couples, especially couples who sometimes just seem to bang their heads but they don't know what's going on. They might be completely in love, but there might be times where they just feel completely unloved themselves, or they feel like the love that they're giving is just not received by their partner. And we're going to answer that question, why is that so? So what we're going to do today is we're going to cover the 5 main love languages that we find common among people and what you can do once you have the knowledge of what they are. So the first love language we're going to look at is words of affirmation, as I said. So this is a typical person where they experience loving feelings when their partner tells them how awesome they are, thank you so much for doing X, Y, Z today, and just what an amazing partner are. And the ultimate is, I love you. And for you as a person who receives that, any time that these words of affirmation come along and they're completely random, the more random they are, the more amazing they are. And just be aware if you have a partner who has, that's their love language, just fill up their love tank by telling them how great they are, how much you appreciate them, just positive words that's going to really fill up their love tank. The second love language we're going to look at is gifts. So these are people who love giving and receiving gifts. Now, people who have gifts as their love language, as I said, they love receiving gifts. Something to be aware of is if you give them a gift voucher, that's probably a big slap in the face for them. That's like you didn't put any thought behind it. How dare you, is probably a bit insulting for them. However, the way that you can fill up their love tank is put a lot of thought behind the gift that you give them. The more fun and exciting it is, and the more up their alley that is, the more they're going to be like, wow, this person totally loves me, thank you so much. And another one to throw in the mix there is if you can throw in a random gift, so obviously birthdays, any significant celebrations, go over the top with gifts, but also throw in random ones as well. You know, if your partner's having a bit of a tough time at work, just buy them something simple down at the shop and place it on their desk. Nicely gift wrapped, of course, with a card, and that'll just fill up their love tank and remind them how much you love them. So number 3 on our list of love languages is physical touch. So physical touch is where you get to spend time and hold hands, cuddle, smooch, kiss, the whole lot. As much physical touch as possible, that'll fill up their love tank. Now, a word of warning on this, guys, it's not an excuse to be taking your partner to bed every 5 minutes. That's not going to fill up their love tank. It's the times where you're sitting on the couch, you're watching TV and you just come along and give them a cuddle and a smooch. That'll fill up their love tank. And once again, they will, if you're the person that gives that, just tell your partner that, you know, I'd love to have more holding hands or whatever it is that you love about physical touch. Now, number 4 in our love languages is acts of service. Now, you might find, I've had this one before where I've come home from work and my partner's been really quite upset. Previous partners, of course, been quite upset when I would come home and say the garbage hadn't been taken out. To me, that was like, oh, whatever, it's the garbage, it doesn't mean anything. But to her, she was acts of service was high on a list of receiving and giving love. So for me, not taking out the rubbish, that was a complete slap in the face for her, even to the extent of her feeling like she was unloved. Now, for her, she would show me love by doing something like making dinner or making me lunch for the next day. That was like her ultimate way of sharing love with me. Of course, the last one I almost slipped it out of the video, is quality time, spending quality time with your partner. If you can set aside a date night, it's a great way of spending quality time with your partner. And just a reminder, if you have set aside time with your partner to spend just with you and them, turn your mobile phone off. Tell your friends if they see you in public to disappear, not to approach you, because for your partner, if they come along and your mate's like, oh, let's catch up for a cheeky beer, that's time out, you've restarted the night, and quality time starts from now. So put all distractions away and just focus time on each other. So I really hope that helps, hope that sheds a bit of light for people who are couples or people who are single now, who've had no idea why they just weren't able to receive love from their partner. And I hope you're able to, in a relationship, sit down, have a bit of fun doing, there's a fun test online, I'll post the link online on the website. And you'll be able to do the test and find out what is your primary and secondary love languages, and communicate it with your partner. If you're a quality time person, go, wow, you know what, can we set up a 1 hour every night, and then once a week we spend 3 hours on a date night together. Have a bit of communication, have a bit of fun, and get creative with your love languages. Once again, if you've got any questions, please send them my way. My email address is john.hill@theultimatelife.com.au. Check out our website for upcoming events. We've got a really fun one coming up. Why am I still single? Really fun night to sit down and find out why it is that you're possibly still single. Hope to see you there. Have a great night. See you on the next episode.